Ain't she pretty? I think so.
Hello, YouTube land. I've been meaning to make this video for a couple months now, and here we are. I've been getting a lot of action on why not to buy a BMW, and it's been really interesting to see some of the Kool-Aid drinkers in the BMW world kind of have comments to me based on their singular experiences of, putting 1 billion miles on their bikes and never having an issue. Well, good for them. But that isn't always the case with other folks. And there are some common problems with them, with certain vintages and models and whatnot. Anyway, I'm here to discuss one particular problem with a vintage of BMW motorcycles, which is the R series from 2005 to 2013, with the plastic throttle body pulleys that are on the bikes. Anyway, here we are. Anyway, these are the two throttle bodies that came off my motorcycle in 2015. If you look here, you can see where the pulleys are supposed to be here and here, and they've cracked clean off. In fact, here's one of them here, what's left of it. At the time, there were no easy fixes for this. Basically, you had to replace the throttle bodies, and if you went with new, at the time, they were over $500 each, and if you had the dealer do it, you're talking about a repair of $1,400 at that time in 2015. To me, that's a lot of money. I ended up finding a pair of throttle bodies off a salvage bike, a low-mileage police bike, and I purchased them for, I think I paid $220 for the pair, something like that. And it came with the junction box, all the cabling and fuel injection harness, the conduit and everything, all inclusive. The only thing I had to buy was a low-profile Oetiker clamp, pliers. Anyway, to those out there that don't think this happens, only to me, or thinks this happens only to me, it doesn't happen to anybody else, you're incorrect. There's been a lot of complaints to the National Highway Traffic and Safety Association and about this particular problem, and it's been found more and more as the bikes age, and there's many threads on different BMW forums that discuss this problem and how to fix it. Anyway, here's the fix. Actually, there's a few fixes. One fix is to buy the pulleys from Bing, who makes the throttle bodies for BMW. You can buy the pulleys that are on the shaft, and basically you have to remove the throttle body butterflies and take the shafts out and put the new ones in and everything, and that incurs a certain amount of skill because you have to make sure you set it back up exactly the way it was, basically. Otherwise it won't idle right, probably. At least that's what I've been told. On the BMW Sport Touring Forum, there's a whole thread on how to do that by Dirt Rider, who's an excellent resource for fixing these things, BMW motorcycles in general, and he does a great job of that. But there are two other easier methods to fix it. One of them is a company called, I think, Beamer Bits in Tucson. They make metal replacements that you basically can drill a couple holes and affix them to the throttle bodies, and they supposedly work very well, but they're not cheap. They're about $450 just for the parts. And the other one is a similar solution where you replace with aluminum pulleys, but they're not made in America. They're made in Bulgaria. And a gentleman from Bulgaria actually contacted me and asked me to do a review on it. And he actually sent me the pulleys. So this is an introductory video where I will show you the parts. We'll talk about the parts at some point, and I'll install the parts, and I'll show the different steps in installing the parts. And I'm going to put these throttle bodies back on my bike and see how it works. As you can see here are the pulleys. They're aluminum, and they look like they're anodized or powder coated or something like that. And those will replace the plastic ones. And he even included a color printout of how to do it, step-by-step instructions. The gentleman's name is Ivan. I'll give you his full name. He's from Aluminum. What is it called? Aluminum Throttle. Something like that. Anyway, I'll put his the name of his company also here. I think these retail for somewhere around 150, 200 bucks, something like that, which is a lot less than the Beamer Bits ones. Although I think the Beamer Bits ones are probably a little easier to install. But right now, all I really care about is function. Will it replace the pulleys and work properly? And it was really very kind of Ivan to send out these pulleys to me for evaluation, and I appreciate it. Thank you, Ivan, and we'll get to it soon. Anyway, guys, that's it for now. In terms of this particular segment of replacing my pulleys, I just want to introduce you to it, the idea, what I'm going to do, and when I get that done, I'll post that video too. Anyway, you be you. Everybody else is taken. Trust me, they are.